How you doing? How good is the screen? How wide is it?
I know, right?
I'm a bit impressed by the width of this damn thing, Jody.
I know. I'm always impressed by the width.
Purple. Mike. I know. Tell me about it. Like, honestly, here's a question. Why is it that, I mean, Instagram is this huge platform, incredible, but why have we got issues going live on there? It just drives me bananas. I mean, this has got a wider screen. Hang on, am I in the center camera? This has got a bigger screen. It's clearer from what I can see, and there's no latency whatsoever. Why is it such an issue on the other damn platform?
I don't know. Instagram needs to, just come with the times.
Tell me
Get
about
on the right platform, Instagram.
Totally. Now, regardless, Jody, we are going to give away some of these things tonight.
We are.
I'm disappointed that I don't own a bath. I really am. Do you have a bath at your house?
I do have a bath, and I think just about every parent needs a bath.
Okay.
Especially when you have babies and whatnot. I know that when we bought our house, I particularly wanted one with a bathtub. So
you have a bath?
I do.
Jody, these are for you. These are a gift from Purple Dragon to you because, I don't know what to tell you. This is no good for me.
This will be the closest I'll get to having sex on the beach. That's for sure, Purple Dragon. No, I'm kidding.
God, here we go. I did say you can give them to Jody. There you go, Purple Dragon. Thank you very much.
I love you. You're amazing.
She totally just swung in on a vine there and took my glory because I sort of gave them to her, but actually it was Purple Dragon that gave them. I might hang on to the hand and face lotion, Jodes.
Mate, I just tried that and that smells amazing.
Does it?
It's made my hands super moisture-like.
I think moist is the word you're looking for.
I hate the word moist. I couldn't say it.
Is this a hand? Actually, I gotta say, it does feel good, but
yeah,
men don't use enough of this because that actually feels very good. Oh my god, you can
feels
put on your
good,
face.
Right?
Did you put this on your face?
Yeah, yeah. It's called cucumber splash.
Oh yeah, that is actually really
splash it on your face.
That feels really good. Give us a little more of that. Pump a little more out of there. Oh, that lovely pump pack. Oh yeah, I'm gonna put a bit. I got so much goddamn sun today. By the way, I was too proud to tell the boys that I'd forgotten my hat and that I should have gone home and got one. So I was like, no, I can handle it. The midsummer afternoon sun in Australia. Yeah, no problem for me on the golf course. Oh, my God, I'm like a goddamn lobster this afternoon, Jody. Look at me. Actually, my skin's just absorbing that in.
I know. It's great, isn't it?
Fucking incredible, actually.
Is it from Purple Dragon as well?
That's from Purple Dragon. That's from Scent Lab.
This is amazing.
So those guys.
Massage and bath oil.
Guess who's here? It's Lou Walters. No kidding. Hey, bookshelf looks great. How good's the bookshelf look? And by the way, you'll notice that people probably saw it, Jody, on my Instagram. I did do a story the other day, and I will tell you this: it's got 6 little bays in there, and I only got 3 sets of lights. The guy only sent out 3, and I ordered 6. Can you imagine this? I don't know. I think he got it wrong. Anyway, so you can see them; they're changing color. Although that one's falling off. Don't look at that.
Oh,
I know, but anyway, they change color, and you can control them with your phone, with an app on your phone. Yeah, no kidding.
That's
I'm going to show you, actually.
You know what? I love the fact that you have a girlfriend now because I've walked in tonight and things, I think I said to you, it's looking very, what's the word? Very loving in here.
Really?
It's got a little bit of a splash of, hey, I've got a girlfriend and I'm proud of it. And I enjoy that.
I like having a girlfriend, Jody, because they come in and they put flowers around and they decorate the place and they neaten things up and they clean things. We actually did this job on the weekend together, and she had to get up on a ladder to get to the top of and sand it. And she saw above one of the cupboards, like, oh my God, have you seen how dirty this cupboard is? I'm like, no. What man looks on top of a cupboard? Seriously. She's up there with bleach and bloody spray and scrubbing. I'm thinking, this is great.
This is great.
Now watch this.
How did she get up the top of that? Because she's the same height as me. Like,
she had a ladder.
Small.
She had a ladder.
Oh, okay, good.
Check this out. Okay, guys. Now you can see this. I mean, I'm not selling these or anything. I probably should. These are amazing. But check it out. Okay, so if I do this, look at it. Look at the color of that light here. Look at it change when I just do these ones. Look at that.
I love it.
Isn't that great? And you can make it flash and stuff. I think that's very cool. Anyway, there you go. A bit of a fan of that. Been impressed.
Love it.
So, Jody, let's get on with some trivia. And you guys can win some goddamn stuff by Scent Lab. This is really good. Coming out of Victoria, Scent Lab. I'm keeping this. Jody's getting the bath bombs, but these guys are going to send you out some of this gear. And I'd love to sit in a bath with those bath bombs. I've got bath envy, Jody.
All right. Look, do you need my house for the weekend? Do you need me just to like go away? I'll go over to North Straddie, visit the Fan Bam, and you can have the pool and the bath. Don't put the bath bombs in the pool. My kids have done that before. It did not end good. But you can have the bath bomb. It doesn't end well. But then again, they use like bright blue ones, like Smurf colored. It wasn't the best idea.
Well, hang on. Oh, shit. Molly just fell off the chair. Couldn't you throw these in a pool? That would actually be very cool. I applaud your children for trying, because now all I want to do is throw them in a pool and see what happens. Wouldn't it be like frothing up all in the backyard, or not really?
No. It does do that. But then the amount of froth that you have on top that lasts for like 2 days, it doesn't go through the filter very well. And then you've got to empty the water and put in fresh water, and that costs a lot of money.
Yeah, it's not cheap to fill a pool up. 25,000 litres doesn't buy itself, that's for sure.
Agreed.
Jody, let's get on with these questions.
All right.
How good was our radio stint this morning? I'll tell you what, geez, we had some fun in there, though.
We did.
You know, it's interesting. It's funny being here. I mean, obviously, this is a private little platform. It's my studio in my home, and we can say whatever the hell we like. Whereas on radio, you kind of watch your P's and Q's. And that's difficult, because
which we were slightly concerned about.
Well, no one really sort of gave us the checks and balances, did they? No one put us through the ringer.
Not really. Well, we'll put through the ringer, but not like with what to say.
I feel like there was a lot of trust.
So much trust. That's the thing. We've just walked in there. We've been there for 2 weeks.
Literally.
We've been at the place for 2 weeks. They're like, hey, guys, come on air. We're like, sure.
Tell me about it.
We'll come on air. Amazing.
Well, I'm glad that everybody's here. Welcome to our little YouTube channel, by the way. This should be our thing. Look, guys, all right, I've given up on Instagram. Forget about it. I've given up. The honeymoon is over with Instagram. Those guys, their platform's just unreliable. So I think we should come here each week. We're going to come here each week. And this will be us. It's our own private little space. And I think that the trolls, I mean, what troll would go on and bloody set up an account and troll us anyway? It's just us. And we're going to build from here. And it's only going to get better and better. I promise you that. Chodes, once I get into my gosh darn phone, this damn face thing, I'm telling you, it's driving me bananas. Okay, question one. Pregunta uno. And I will say this. You have had this question before. In fact, you've had it twice before. Could be time for new questions, but regardless, it will reward those who have been in here with us. Here we go.
Let's do it.
Which name? Hang on. Okay. This is poorly worded, this question. I am going to read it as it reads, though. Which name are the Sandwich Islands better known as? Which name are the Sandwich Islands better known as?
Ham and cheese.
That's pretty hilarious. In some small way, but no, that's not the answer, Jodes. Group of islands, they call them the Sandwich Islands. Honestly, previous to having read this question, I think about 2 weeks ago, I had no idea. And in fact, I've been there and I never heard anyone say it was the
Turkey.
Sandwich Island.
Is it somewhere in Turkey?
It's not. Jody, it's Hawaii. And I know this because it's here, but 6 people have already got it already. Banana slug, Lou Walters said.
Lou, it's still, you know what? Me and Mike the other day, we had a discussion about this and I just Googled a little picture of banana slug and we laughed. And that's all I have to say.
Boy, we did. We sure did. Goodness me, Joe Watson got it. Nina B got it.
So who was our first?
Purple Dragon got it. Sean Maple, nice to see you. Diana McDonald, all my favorites. Lou Walters is here as well. Hey, let's start. Nina B says, hey, well, we have started. I think Nina B might. No, it's not. It's bloody Joe Watson. Then Nina B. Hey, now listen, guys, as well. You will be able to see the comments come up. And so there'll be no conjecture about who got this damn thing first. Another good point to being on this platform. So the points that we have already established that are better for being in YouTube is that it's a wider screen, doesn't seem to drop out, and everyone can see the questions coming up. And there's no bloody arguments. So whoever gets it first, you'll know.
Everyone's happy.
Goodness me.
Happy days.
Jody, I tell you what, I'm sick of that bloody Cyrell. I'm sick of it. Every time I turn on the computer, there she is on another bloody Daily Mail story. I'm over her.
Well, that
carrying on.
Super. No. It came out of nowhere. But I don't know, Cyrell. I can't comment. But I'm very excited to watch the mass reunion because my best friend's on it.
Jody, look, there's some excitement and there's some trepidation coming from me.
You'll be fine.
I must admit, it's I'm feeling that kind of that build up that I got the last time the damn thing aired, and it's a little bit of trauma, to be honest with you. It's
PTSD coming back.
Little bit. I don't know how they're going to bloody well edit me. I could look terrible. I try my very best. I promise you that.
It's not possible. Not possible.
Oh boy.
You'll be fine.
What was the latest article? Sean Maple said, well, okay, Sean, I'll tell you. It was Cyril chiming in on poor old Seb and Liz's issue. Obviously, those guys are broken up. It's pretty public knowledge, and everybody's got things to say. And geez, some nasty things too. I've been reading. Look, okay, I wasn't a fan of Liz once upon a time, but I did meet her again, and Jody, I was quite taken by her the changes she'd made in herself, and I respect that. I like when people change for the better, and I felt like she'd done that. And Cyril has regressed, if anything. She's gotten worse, more aggressive, more opinionated and mean and things. And anyway, she said some choice words about Lizzie and Seb, which I thought, fucking jump in the lake, honey. Seriously.
Yeah, I just don't think there's any need for that. I don't think there's any need to just have a go at somebody just to have a go at someone. Like, sit in your corner, sit back down and be quiet. I'm sorry. And that's not just directed at Cyril. That's directed to anybody. If you don't have anything nice to say, don't say anything at all.
Agreed.
That's how we were brought up, right?
No kidding. And Jodes, I think we should come on and do a bit of a chat about it. A little bit of a wrap up.
On the 31st? Is this what we're doing?
Are we going to do it when it's finished?
Or it's on the there's
oh, hang
two
on.
nights.
No. Yeah, right. There's 2 nights. It's a week
31st and the
between. So
1st.
can we, what do you think?
I think it's the 31st and the 1st, isn't it?
Yeah, okay. Well, I think you're right. They've got a week between it. So they've built this damn reunion up. And by the way, it's all around the world. So for those of you who are overseas, they're all onto us saying what's going on with this thing. And I'm thinking, hang on, you haven't even finished the series that you're watching now, which is weird because they're watching season 6 and everyone's like, hey, this is great. We're really enjoying the season. It's got a month and a half to go, but the reunion
so everyone's going to know what happened.
That's right. They pretty much, the timing's terrible.
I have to laugh though at some of the tweets that are coming back and some of the Instagram #, Married at First Sight season. What were you, 5, 6?
6.
They are hilarious what the Europeans are saying about it. It is absolutely, I just laughed for ages.
Yeah. Well, I'm getting a lot of love from England. That's all I know. That's all I need to know. I'm telling you, Jodes, I'm getting a lot more love from there than I ever did from here. Nothing personal to you guys. Obviously, we're pals and you get me. But, geez, I got my, I got a taste. And boy, England are like, hey, we think you're great. And Ireland and Scotland, meaning all these Scottish people, Jody. I think I've ended up with about 5,000 more followers from the UK. And thanks. Yeah, that's very kind. And saying the nicest things.
Well, I guess at the end of the day, if it doesn't work out for you, you can always go over to England or Scotland.
Do you know what? I think I might. I'd like a European tour. God knows when that will happen. I'm so sick of COVID. I'm so sick of COVID. I'm sick of hearing about it. I'm sick of thinking about it. I don't want to be wearing a mask. I just give everyone the immunization or whatever it is. Look, if there's little electronic bloody robots that want to, keep tabs on us, at this point, I don't care. Hit me up. Why
not?
Yeah, like what? I just want to travel again. I want to live a life, and I know heaps of other people do too, Jodes.
Yeah. No, you're not the only one, that's for sure. But let's continue with our.
Oh yeah, sorry, God,
really quickly.
I really do get to yakking.
We sometimes get onto a bit of a rant, don't we?
Yeah, we do. This is true. What U.S. president coined the phrase "good to the last drop"? You know what? Actually, stop right there. I asked this question last week. No, we're going to get a different one. Here we go. New question. Question 2. Which insect can indicate the air temperature?
Banana slug.
Banana slug. Is banana slug an insect? I didn't know that it would be.
No, but I want one. I want a pet one, just in a
cage.
Tenatarium? What are they called?
A terrarium. And by the way, Jody, you shouldn't be allowed to have bloody pets in terrariums because I know you work with animals, yes, but you did have 2 of those little crabs, soldier crabs. Hermit crabs. And they're no longer with us. Bless you guys. Right. Because they were, I don't know. I don't want to throw the term neglected out there, but geez,
if anyone neglected it, it was the 6-year-old and the 8-year-old. Okay. I never neglected these things. And when I went back to the pet store, they did say to me that even though it says 15 to 30 years, generally when they're in captivity, it only lasts 6 months. Which is something I should have been told. And then I felt bad for having them.
You paid a lot of money for those hermit crabs.
Mate, that's $150.
for 6 months.
Mate, 6 months.
You could have had a bloody gym membership for the price of those hermit crabs.
God knows I need a gym membership.
Unbelievable.
Jeez.
Hey, okay, so makeup and coffee got cricket. Very well done. Oh, I hate COVID because I was limited to seeing my husband for only 1 hour a day in hospital yesterday. Oh, my God, Jamie Collins. No kidding. And she's in Australia, so wonder where that must be down in Melbourne. Far out. Lou Walters said guinea pigs. Imagine only being able to visit your husband for an hour.
No,
I wonder what you did for that hour, though.
Last Friday night, my
Spicy
beautiful grandmother, who's 93, bless her cotton socks, she had a little bit of a turn, and we thought it was a little bit of a heart attack. And no one could go and visit her in hospital because she's at the Sunshine Coast, and because with all the Greater Brisbane, I'm on the Gold Coast, and I still couldn't even go in. Yeah,
so that's not fair.
No.
That sucks. You know, honestly, if you go in there with a respirator and you're all, I don't know, go full gear, you wouldn't care, right, if you had to do all that. And even if you had to pay a bit of money for the gear and, I don't know, you chuck it in a bin and they just destroy it afterward, that what's the problem? I mean, if there's doctors and nurses allowed, okay, look, obviously I'm not an expert, but I must say it seems a little extreme not letting people go see, sick family members and whatnot. I mean, if it was like my mum, I'd be just, well, I don't know what I'd do. I'd be spewing because there's nothing you can do. You've just got to suck it up, which sucks.
It is the worst. But let's go back to cricket. Who was the first person who said cricket?
It was cricket? It was cricket. It was makeup and coffee.
Haven't
heard from you for a while, makeup and coffee. And by the way, thank you very much for sending us out those lovely lady bits and girly stuff. In fact,
can you never say lady bits ever again?
Lady bits. Well, they were. There was a big box of girly bits, girly stuff. Makeup and lipstick and eyeliner and all the stuff that girls like.
Amazing.
And that was makeup and coffee. So I appreciate that. Molly, by the way, is sleeping like a lamb in her little bed. Have a look at Molly's bed.
I know. Well, she was lying up here on the hard.
It's like a little burrito.
Bench. And I was like, Molly. So I went and got her a little bed, and look at how happy she is. Bless her little.
It's great because if you got to just move her and she doesn't want to move, I just pick the whole bed up and plug it down elsewhere. I love it.
I think I paid everywhere.
$12 or something for that bed on eBay. Yeah, she has no problem being carted around in that.
I don't buy anything off of eBay anymore.
Why not?
Well, I try to buy stuff, and then it takes like 6 weeks for it to arrive, and by that time, I don't need it anymore.
Yeah, no, I like eBay for that reason because you buy something, when you've had a couple of drinks, and then it arrives, and you're like, oh my God, what on earth is this? And you think, oh, I needed that.
Mate, I'm so glad that you said that because I've been keeping a really deep, dark secret from you. What? And that is that I found that I was drinking and then I was buying stuff online. Like lots of stuff. And it must have been like my inner conscience, Jody, that was just coming out because I would wake up and a few days later, suddenly I'd have all this stuff delivered to my door. I even ordered a sex tantra swing.
A what?
Exactly. What? I must have been in a really horny mood. I don't know. I'm sorry, people, but this is what happens like when I drink and then I go and buy things at the time I think it's a really good idea, but I'm never going to use it. Why have I got it?
Dude, that's some 50 Shades of Grey stuff right there. I'm not kidding you. A sex tantra swing. Can I be honest with you, Jody? Maybe I'm a little old-fashioned, but
vanilla.
I'm a little vanilla. I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm as feisty and toey as the next guy, but I wouldn't know what to do in that swing. I'd probably just want to swing in it. I don't find that stuff. It doesn't turn me on. It scares me. If anything, it looks painful and uncomfortable.
And that's what I'm saying. These aren't things that I would generally go and buy. But then I'm having a couple of glasses of wine, and then I see it. It just scrolls up on my Facebook. You know how Facebook feeds every now and then. It's like, check this out, and I'm like, yeah, that's a great idea. Right. Bye, and then it just shows up, and then I forget that I bought it.
Jody, see the thing with you is that look, I buy a thing. Okay, sex swings aside, all right, and I'm sure there's a use for it, no doubt. But I'm buying useful things, little LED lights to color. You know what I mean?
Dog beds.
Dog beds.
I just took it to a whole nother level, didn't I?
It did. Kind of escalated quickly.
Totally.
0 to 100.
Well, it was the only thing that escalated, so don't worry.
Question 3, guys. Far out. Let's get this thing cooking. That was a good question, by the way. The Da Vinci Code opens with a murder in which famous museum? And I do want the correct spelling of this one, guys. Which famous museum? I want to say hello to everyone. Goodness me. Jamie Collins. No, it's Wagga. He's in there for for prostate cancer surgery. I'm not making light of that at all, Jamie Collins. Far out. Prostate cancer. Ouch. Best of luck to him. You know what I mean?
Always get it
Far
checked.
out. Yeah. I've never had my prostate checked.
You know, you should, because my dad had prostate cancer before he passed away. He didn't pass away from that. Bless his cotton socks. But also my uncle had actually 2 of my uncles had prostate cancer, and they only got checked once my dad had been checked for it as well. So it is quite common, and you should get it checked.
Okay. Well, how old do you have to be to get your prostate checked?
I think they say from the age of like 40, 45 maybe.
No kidding. I'm right.
Maybe it's 50.
That's right in my wheelhouse. All right. Better book in for a prostate check. I don't want the doctor to be pulling out the glove, though. You know what I mean? I don't want that.
I'm pretty sure that's what happens.
I don't want that. Can they not do
You pull out some KY
less
jelly.
invasive? What? No. He's going to lube the glove
A
up.
little bit of lube happening.
Can I be honest with you?
There.
I would rather have a woman do that, a female doctor.
Well, then find a female doctor.
Do I suppose it's a proctologist, right, that does this?
I don't know. It's more. I don't know. I'm not.
I shouldn't be complaining because women go to the gynecologist all the time, but it's for me. I've never had anything go up there against my will. You know what I mean?
Against my will.
Or with my will, for that matter.
Too much info. Back up.
Okay.
Now you're worried about the tantra sex swing.
I've got. Okay. Now let's say the Louvre. It was the Louvre, by the way, guys. Yes, it was the Louvre, and it was Joe Watson. Oh my God. By the way, I think it might have been a mix-up last week, guys. I sent out a package to somebody. I think I was meant to send it to Carol Enjoy, and I sent it to the winner of the previous week. So, look, the winner of the previous week, just keep it. And Carol Enjoy, I'm really sorry. Somebody else has got your prize. Look, it was nothing major. All right, it was one of our fun little. Can you pass me those incredible prizes? It was one of these and a set of earrings, and you didn't miss out on a heck of a lot. I'm going to break them out because I know you're excited to see these. They are our patented. Well, they're not. They're a little makeup puff that makes up the face. Puff. Have you ever tried one of these, Jody?
You asked me this last time I was here.
I think I ask you every time.
Yeah, and I just no, I don't really use them, but I'm not very good with makeup at the best of times.
Can I tell you something? It'd be a hell of a stress ball. There'd be no reason you couldn't use this as a stress ball.
That's true.
You know?
Or you could. No, wait.
And it's got a little point, so you can get right in there. I don't know where you would need, but I suppose for those finer areas. Anyway, it had one of these, and look,
you could use it.
It's a bit underwhelming, Carolyn. So I don't think you missed out on much, but maybe you'll win this week. And it was Scent Lab's going to send you out. By the way, for the rest of you who don't win, feel free to go on to Scent Lab and hook up with some of their
Purple
champagne
Dragon
and strawberries bath bombs.
By the way, my hands are still so moisturized. Yes, that's
Jody,
the word.
What happens with you? You don't know how, use your words, for goodness sake.
In my defense, again, we're on radio this morning, so I've had a 4 a.m. start.
Oh
so gosh. It's really super late right now.
Okay, I'm going to ask another question.
Do it.
Let's just have a little look-see here. Okay, let's just have a look. Oh, it was... I'm like a couple back. Here we go.
Can I ask a question?
What country is bordered by Germany, the Czech Republic, Slovakia, and Ukraine? Okay, that's 4 countries.
Yeah,
Germany, Czech Republic, Slovakia, and Ukraine borders this particular country.
Is this geology or geography?
It's geography.
Yeah, cool.
Did you just ask? Okay.
I started with G.
Yeah. So you might want to look at a map for that, unless you've been to this country and then, well, or you've lived there, or maybe you've had some dealing with any of these other countries. Well, you might know, so best of luck to you. But I know we haven't had this question before. This is a new question. We're breaking into new territory here, Jodes.
Break away.
Now, I want to say hello to everybody out there. Nina B, Poland, she's all over it like a pit bull on a poodle. No kidding. Do you have some Polish ancestry? Maybe. That's interesting. Nina B, that's who got it first.
Nice.
Mike, it's Sharon from Melbourne. All you need to do is have a blood test done. They'd check your PSA level. Jordan and Jasmine, thank you. You just saved me a trip to the proctologist. And I don't reckon he would have told me that. I reckon he would have probably just got me on the bloody all fours and said, let's have a look. And it was unnecessary. So check my PSA. What would that stand for, Jodes? PSA, you're something. I have no idea. PSA. Could you tell us, Jordan and Jasmine? Because I must say, I'm a bit interested in this. So apparently, Jodes, they just take a sample of my blood. I'm happy with that.
Is it like your pulmonary something?
Okay, well, I wouldn't think it'd be pulmonary because that would typically be lung related. PSA. It could be anything. I mean, there's that many medical terms, that many Latin terms for body parts that
very true.
I would be insulting it by even attempting to try and find out what that acronym was. Damn you, Nina. LOL. Thanks, Donna. My mum was diagnosed with breast cancer, and I've just turned 40. All right. Well, here we go. Prostate specific antigen.
Oh, I would never have guessed that.
I was just about to say the same thing.
But then again, I thought geology was geography. So
yeah, this is true. We're not exactly we're not an Algonquin round table on medical facts. That's for damn sure. Okay, let's get to another question. Really? I'm glad to you've just made my night. Dead set. I've just wiped the brow knowing that I'm not going to because no, it's something I've been thinking about. I think I am going to go into the doctor. I'm going to get a full service. I'm going to go in and I want everything checked. It's been a long time, Jodie.
Yeah, I've got to do it too.
Really?
No,
Surprises me you wouldn't have.
I have to do a skin check.
What's wrong?
Because I haven't had no. Well, you should always get a skin check, apparently, like every year or two. And because I'm a surfer, I feel as though I need to go and just get all the moles checked. I haven't seen any random moles, but just in case.
Okay, interesting. Hey, Logan Cool, nice to see you. He says, here from Scotland.
Hello. Is that how the Scottish speak? No?
That could be the worst Scottish. Do that again. I want Logan to hear how bad that was.
Hello. Is that how the Scottish speak? I don't know what I'm doing. Is that English?
You sound like bloody Oliver Twist.
So that's English, right?
Yes. I think it's like East London accent you
just
take
I
on.
have to. I will straight up say I'm the worst person when it comes to like, okay, for example, and I absolutely love Thai food. And I will call and I will order Thai food, and then the lovely Thai person in their beautiful Thai language or their accent will say something. I'm like, I'd like fried rice. And I'm like, why am I talking pidgin English? Like these people have probably lived here their whole lives.
Absolutely.
Why am I doing this? It's very embarrassing.
You're funny.
Like my husband sits there just going, don't do it.
I bet.
Yeah.
Yeah. No,
it's not right.
I mean, if I were your husband, I'd sort of be, I mean, what can you say to someone when they've already started with that?
I know.
Stamp on their foot maybe? I'm not sure.
But I don't even realize I'm doing it.
You're going to like this one, Jodie. Check this question out. It's our next one. Tom Cruise considered pursuing a career in what sport? It should be which sport? Before being injured.
Motorbike riding.
No, not even close. Tom Cruise considered pursuing a career in which sport before he was injured? Interesting.
Ping pong.
That could have been a very different life for him.
Table tennis.
He wouldn't be much of a ping pong player.
Oh,
you need a reach.
Small and agile.
Yeah, that's true. Do you have a ping pong table at your house?
Yes.
Do you?
Yes.
What? This is a game changer.
What? Yes. Although I have a feeling Stuart might have given it to the next door neighbours for a little while because they've got two young boys.
Get it back.
But no, we do. We have a ping pong table.
Get it back. I want to play on it.
Yeah.
Immediately.
All right. Set that
pesky
up
neighbours taking their ping pong. I want to come around. If I knew you had a ping pong table, Jodes, I'd be there at least once a week.
We have got a pool. We've got a whole, Hampton set up. Where are you?
No kidding. Lawn bowls, Lou Walters Dragons. Nice stab at it there, Lou. But no, it was wrestling.
Stop.
Joe Watson.
He's too little.
Joe Watson, you little devil. Goodness me. There is no stopping it tonight, Jodes.
Joe has won a couple of times too, Joe.
Purple Dragon got it. Makeup and Coffee got it. Nina B said football. I'm sorry, Nina B. Sean Maple reckons ice hockey. That wasn't bad. He's not Canadian, is he, Tom Cruise? He's definitely American. Because there's a long list of American, or you think they're American actors, big Hollywood stars that you think are American. Turns out they're Canadian.
Yeah. Do
you know some of them? Michael J. Fox is Canadian. Did you know that? Pamela Anderson's Canadian. Okay, well, there's a lot more than that. But But I do know. But I do know. There's Wayne's World. Mike Myers. Mike Myers? No, is it Mike
No,
Myers?
it is.
Yeah, he's Canadian.
Wow.
You wouldn't know. I mean, they have the same accent, sort of. And yeah, I mean, it's fascinating. Suddenly you're like, what? You're Canadian? How's that even a thing? But it's a thing, Jody.
Wow, there you go. I had no idea, but now I do.
Next question.
Can I ask a question?
Go on, ask.
Okay. Because this is a question.
Oh, you've got a question. Okay, go for it.
Yeah, of course I have a question.
Let's see what you got.
Don't just show up empty-handed. I've just got to find it.
That cream's good. I'm keeping this one.
What's that?
I'm keeping this cream, this Scent Lab cream. Hand and face lotion. I mean, I think cucumber's good for you, isn't it? I love a cucumber.
Cucumber's really good. It helps calm down your skin as well.
No kidding.
So you will love it. Okay. So I said this today. This was our Friday fact for Juice FM today. But what food, if you eat it before bed, can give you weird and peculiar dreams?
Oh, I love this. I know this, Jody, because I was there listening in today.
So what?
This is cool.
Food?
You should try this too. Tonight before you go to bed, eat this particular food. Oh, Joe, my God, she's already got it. Joe Watson got it. It's cheese.
Good Lord.
It's cheese, Jody.
Wow.
Are you going to eat cheese tonight before you go to bed?
I am.
How
I
much?
promised Alarina I'm going to.
How much cheese are you going to eat?
I don't know. I don't know. But for those who want to know, apparently the British Cheese Board, yes, there's a British Cheese Board, did a study where 200 volunteers ate cheese before bed, and every single one of them said they had strange and peculiar dreams. And now I'm talking in English accent, see?
Well, I'm vegan, so I won't be eating dairy, but let me know how you go.
Back it up.
Yeah.
When did that happen?
You didn't know I turned full vegan.
That must have only been a week or so.
It was about a week ago.
Well,
yeah, I've decided that no animal products whatsoever.
How can you do these massive life changes and not inform me of such things?
Tell me about it.
What if I came over tonight with like a vegetarian pizza and I didn't even know?
Look, if it had cheese on it, I couldn't. Well, look, I say it this way: if there's a pizza in front of me and I haven't gone out of my way to eat it, and maybe you're going to chuck it in the bin, I'll eat it because that would be a waste of food. But I'm not going to go and order a. You know what sucks is because I love to make pizza. Now I've got to use this damn vegan cheese and it doesn't melt. If somebody can please invent a vegan cheese that melts and acts and behaves just like a normal cheese, let us know. And I think we're both going to do very well out of that because there's a lot of vegans that spew that they can't eat cheese like on pizzas and stuff.
Yeah, I think that's one of the reasons I haven't become vegan. I mean, I'm just saying. But, you know. All right, I've got another question. Another random Jody question.
What do you got? Let's hear it.
All right.
Doug Haig says capsicums. Nice one, Doug. Go and ask.
What did Kylie Jenner cop criticism for this week?
She cops criticism every week.
I know, but this week in particular, I want to know exactly why and what she copped criticism for. It was quite a big news story. And being Kylie Jenner, surely.
I think I know.
Surely it went worldwide. So I'm sure you all know.
Whoever wins, don't forget to message me your address so I can get the stuff to you. Yes, actually do that if you don't mind. If you could get onto Purple Dragon, Donna Lucas, or Donna Purple Dragon Lucas. That cannot be your name. I just call it Purple Dragon. Or send the address to me and I'll send it on to her because they're going to send this stuff straight out to you. So that I don't have to send it, and we get to keep some of it. So Jodes is going to get these bits, and I'll get the other bits. Jody, can I get that question again? Because it was kind of complicated.
What did Kylie Jenner cop criticism for this week?
Water pressure, shower pressure.
Yes.
Oh my goodness, Gino!
Who said that?
Makeup and coffee.
Yay!
She said shower. Is shower? Does that pass?
No, it was. Right. It was the shower pressure because she posted her beautiful marble $1 million shower. But then when she turned it on, I'm not even kidding. It had this tiny little head that was like this big, right?
Yeah.
And it was just like, like a toddler peeing. Like that's how much pressure there was. And everyone was like, mate, can't even look at the marble, shower. All I can look at is the pressure.
Well, I'll be honest with you. If I had a dripping tap, or essentially it's just a dripping, I'd be pissed off too. I forget about how amazing the shower is. Yes,
it wasn't dripping. It was like legit, like turned on as heavy as it could, and it was just like a toddler weeing. Shh.
But that's what I'm going to say. I would complain about that as well, and people are like, "Oh my God, stop complaining about your shower pressure." It's like, well, actually, it sucks. Doesn't matter how wealthy and famous I am. I can't have a shower. in this incredible
But
home.
she wasn't complaining.
She wasn't?
No, she was showing everyone her amazing shower. Like, check out my amazing $1 million shower that I've got in my house. And everyone was like, mate, the marble's great, but check out the pressure.
Okay, now I get it. Okay, so, well, that makes sense because essentially because I thought she was complaining about it, which I can see the reason why she would complain. Actually, if anything, she should be applauded because she's not complaining about it. See, this is the thing, Jody. They must completely ignore social media, these really famous people, because the amount of shit they'd get from people, it would just be next level. I mean, I read stuff about, you hear it in the mainstream media all the time, you know, the Kardashians getting their asses kicked left, right, and center, and they just seem to go, don't even care. They don't hear it. They just keep on keeping on, going bikini clad, getting their butts full of bloody silicone and whatever. Don't they? They do that, right? I think they do. Seriously, that Kim Kardashian, like that booty of hers, it cannot be real.
I don't know.
It's not a real booty. It's full of bloody implants. I'm telling you. Her and Kanye, by the way, are getting divorced. Did you know that?
Well, yes, I did hear that, but I've heard that a few times before. So I'll believe it when I see it.
Yeah, but she's put up with him for a long time. I mean, I'd be at the end of my tether with him as well.
What happened to him in the presidential vote? Wasn't he going for president 2021?
Yeah,
what happened?
Well, he was going to, and he's just lost his mind. I mean, the guy's he's got no platform. Well, he's got a platform. He's got no policy. He knows nothing about politics. It's an attention thing for him.
Yeah. I knew he lost his mind the time when poor Taylor Swift tried to get up on stage and, you know, get an Emmy or whatever it was for her music video. And he was like, stop, everyone stop. Beyonce should be winning this. This is disgusting.
Yeah, I remember that. I mean, that was kind of outrageous, but I've seen him do and say more silly things than that. Like he's genuinely losing his mind. I don't know what's happened to him, but well, I guess his world's falling apart. Somebody's just said here, Kim's butt is huge. Peter Maple said, I don't know how people find that attractive. I really don't. That thing is massive. Like it's, you know what I mean? Like I like it. I like it. Oh, it doesn't. I like a little meat on the bone, but it goes from like her waist down. It's like you've put two bodies from two completely different people together. It doesn't match. Like and everybody's drooling. She's just got these people going, oh my God. I guess that's what people go for. People like different things.
Totally.
Doesn't appeal to me though. I can tell you right now. It's like each butt cheek is that big. Like that's how wide her butt is. And everybody thinks that's amazing. Like it doesn't work for me at all, Jodes.
Mate, I'll be happy with her butt, but I don't have a butt at all. So
would you? Yeah. You wouldn't be happy with that.
Oh, I don't know.
You wouldn't be happy.
All right, let's move on to our next one really quickly. So I'm going a bit newsy this week.
Let's hear it.
Donald Trump, how many people did he pardon in his last hours of being the American president?
I think it was 130, wasn't it? 100 and something. By the way, it looks...
I hope not, because that's not the number that I've got.
Oh, isn't it? How many people did he...
I've got that.
No, it's more than that. Oh, well, that's kind of... I've heard that's the figure, and then he added more. I think it was more than 100, Jody.
What?
Yeah,
Damn
yeah.
it, we've got to take that one out then.
And apparently he didn't pardon anyone in his family or himself, but... that apparently he doesn't need to tell the world who he pardoned. He just put out a list of people. Oh yeah, pardon these guys, and yet didn't pardon myself. And then months later, when he's in court and they're like, sorry, Trump, you're in trouble. He goes, oh, you didn't see? I pardoned myself as well. So he might have done a sneaky pardon on himself. Can you imagine this?
Do you know what I found hilarious?
God, he's a creep. What?
Do you know who was really upset they weren't pardoned by Donald Trump?
Joe Exotic.
Yeah. He was losing it. He was like,
what did he say?
Oh, that redneck, he don't care about us here in jail.
No kidding.
And everyone's like, mate, you tried to kill Carol Baskin. Like, you deserve to be in jail.
He did. He did try and, funnily enough, Lou Walters said not Joe Exotic. They had a limo waiting out the front for him and everything. And one of the things that they had a hairdresser, believe it or not. They had a goddamn hairdresser on standby waiting outside the prison for his pardon, which never came. I mean, he's doing like real time. He's doing 20 years. I think he's only been in there for what, 2 or 3 or 4 or something like that. He's got a lot of years ahead of him.
Mate, he tried to kill Carol Baskin.
Well,
if he was smart, he wouldn't have hired anyone and just fed him to a tiger like she did with her husband.
Doug Haig reckons 73. Was that the number you had?
73, yes.
Okay, well, we're going to have to give it to Doug Haig. Hey, Doug.
Hey.
But are you going to be popular with the girlfriend or the wife? Because she will be bathing in these lovely, who makes these again? Scent Lab.
Scent Lab.
They do smell good, I will give you that. Oh, boy, she's going to come out of that bath dripping, lathered up in this, Doug.
Good Lord.
You got a night of passion ahead of you, son.
Doug might like men or might be single, okay?
Oh, excuse
So
me. No, Doug's. Am I right, Doug? Doug knows what time it is. It's fine. Hey, and Doug, if you do swing that way, that's fine too. But I got a feeling I know Doug.
All right. Okay. So we've got our final question because we are on 9:02.
Okay.
Okay.
Here we go.
Do you want me to ask it? Is this
Ask
mine?
it. Ask it, Jody. Feel free.
Okay. So this week, 2 days ago, actually, let me find it. There was a very
Go, Doug, Sean Maple said.
random exotic animal loose on American airplane. What animal was it?
An exotic animal loose on an American airplane.
An American Airlines flight.
Can I say
What was
something,
it?
Jody? I know the answer to this. And
Because I sent it to you yesterday.
can I give you a hint? It is my favorite animal.
Is it?
Blue Walters said banana slug. Sean Maple said a
It should have
snake.
been. Snakes in a plane. Snakes
I will
in
give
plane.
you a very strong hint. It's my favorite animal, and to us, it's not very exotic. To other countries, it's particularly exotic. Come on, you got to get that. Makeup and coffee said a pig. No, a wild Scotsman. Logan was on the plane just running up and down in his kilt.
With his banana slug.
That's me. Hey, tell me, while I've got you here, Logan, tell me, he got it. He said a kangaroo. It was a kangaroo.
It was a joey.
What was the story behind that?
Well, the story behind that was there was just a wildlife carer that was taking it from, I don't know, one American state to the other for a big wildlife conference thing, and it needed to stretch its little bouncy legs.
Well, I like that.
In
I mean,
America,
you'd have to, wouldn't you? If you had it, you're not going to put it in a box. It would go crazy. So you'd have to sit on your lap, and it gets a little restless. You'd probably turn around to the people in the aisles around you and say, "Hey, listen, guys, I got a kangaroo here. It needs to stretch its legs. It's not going to bite.
Yeah.
It's not going to hurt you. Do you mind if I just send it up and down the aisle a couple of times?" They'd love that.
Yeah.
I mean, what a story to tell. In fact, I'm surprised there's no footage of it. It'd be the first thing.
No, there is. There's footage.
Oh, there is.
Yeah. I've got the
that's
story. Don't worry. But in America, that's quite common just to take your animals on the plane, so long as they're generally, in a crate or they've got a harness on.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. I loved it.
Do you know, Jody, I've never traveled with an animal, but I hear it's a little traumatic for them. So I don't know that I'd put Molly in a box. Let's just check up on her.
In a crate?
In a crate. Yeah, no. I'd need her on my lap, and I don't. I think you can get a certificate that say they're a.
She's like falling
No,
asleep.
she's
She's
totally,
like, mate,
like,
come
put
on.
me back in my bed.
Good Lord. Talking about traumatic.
It's a trauma for me to pick her up while she's sleeping, let alone put her in a bloody 6-hour flight anyway. Now, Jodes, I should probably we should wrap it up here. Do we have a winner?
one more. No.
Oh, we do
See,
have
the
one more.
issue is
Okay.
we need one more. I don't have one. So you need to choose it because I'll tell you why. We have got lovely Joe Watson, who is on 2, and makeup and, hang on. Maybe she's just on 1. Yeah, makeup and coffee on 2. That's right. So we need one more. And it's just between Joe Watson and makeup and coffee. So we need a question, a divider.
We do. Doug's asking, did he win? Doug, I'm sorry, you only got the one question right, mate. You need to be having the most questions, and so we have a tie-break question here, Jody. Do you have another question?
No, not on me, but
Okay,
I mean,
I
I
got a
can
question
randomly-
for us.
There we go. Go nuts.
Let's have a little look-see here. Ooh, this is good. What colored dresses do Chinese women traditionally wear on their wedding day? So this will be for those two who are equal. Who are they again?
Makeup and coffee and Joe Watson.
All right, makeup and
and
coffee.
coffee.
Joe Watson, good luck to you guys because you are the last.
And you're
2 more questions for Doug.
Poor Doug.
I kind of do want to see Doug in some of these. Well, his wife anyway, or other half.
Massage and bath oils.
No matter what gender it is, Doug, I would like to see your partner
Lathered up.
dripping in this stuff. And I feel like. Well, Doug, hey, go to Scent Lab. In fact, do that, Doug. Go to Scent Lab. These can't be expensive. I think they're pretty negligible, really, and they'll post them out to you. Chuck one of those in the bath, maybe some candlelight, bit of champagne, and you're on, my son. You are on, if you know what I mean. So
reel it in, buddy. Reel
could
it
be
in.
the best smelling lovemaking you've ever made, mate. Goodness me. Hang on a second. It's Red. Diana McDonald said it. Oh, boy. If only you were in the running. What the fuck? Mike was certain you said I was up for a night of bath time passion. Doug, you will be. But you're going to have to go to Scent Lab and order it. Doug spewing. That's Coach. Thanks, Coach. Will do. Thanks, Coach. I only wish I was there to kind of rub your shoulders down, your shoulder muscles, and give you a little pep talk, Doug. Get in there, mate.
Whip him on the butt with a
Goodness
towel.
Me. Hang on a second. Jordan and Jasmine said red. Everyone said red except for the two that we're trying to bloody. Oh no, they didn't. I'm sorry. Oh, Makeup and Coffee said red first, and then Joe Watson said Ted. So not only did you come in after Joe Watson, but you said I'm sorry, but behind Makeup and Coffee, but you said Ted. It was a bloody typo.
Oh,
so it's Makeup and Coffee. She has got some stuff coming her way, some bath stuff. And she's probably the last person in the world that needs any makeup and bits, but this will add to your collection. She does have a lot of it, but you can never have too much of this stuff. Give it to a neighbor or something as a gift. And but Send Lab, those guys are very kind to send that out. Hey, it's been fun tonight, Jades.
It's always fun being here with you, Gunnar.
Sean Maple's like, I finally got an answer. You did, Sean. You did well there, mate. Yeah, good work.
Before we leave, though, for the night, let's tell everyone what you're up to tomorrow, because my 6-year-old is super excited. She's bought pom-poms and everything to come and watch you and cheer for you at
a watermelon eating contest. It's a charity day held up in the mountains of the hinterland of the Gold Coast, Canungra. I don't know where it is. I got to find out where it is. Did we find out where it is? It's somewhere.
I think I did.
I reckon you could just drive in a Canungra and go, where's the watermelon eating contest? And they just point you in the right direction. But it's for the Royal Fire Service, and I'm in it, and I'm going to be eating watermelon. But the most exciting part of that is that your little girl, Roxy, is going to bring pom-poms and cheer me on.
She is. And you know what? I was so confident you were going to win, because we're like, who are you up against? It's like Todd Carney and Apollo Jackson. But then I just looked, and you're also up against Kai Hurst. He's an Iron Man, my friend. Yeah,
that's the last thing I need, is to eat watermelon against an Iron Man. Those guys can eat.
Really? Because aren't they always starving themselves? They're on that 18-hour fast.
That's true.
Hang
on a second. They're not fasting for 18 hours, excuse me. No.
Well, they're Iron Men. I don't know.
Iron Men will sit down and eat 15 goddamn Wheat Bix and still ask for more. I mean, I'm up against it, Jody. But in my benefit, to my benefit, I am a huge fan of watermelon, but I like to savor it. I don't want to pound it down. I'd rather it was who could eat the most and take your time with it. If it's just stuffing your face, I'm never going to win that. I can't do that fast eating stuff. It's the same with those people that can drink a beer, like neck a beer in seconds. I've never been able to do it. I need to swallow it. You know what I mean? Can't just pour it down. It's the same with the watermelon.
You have a gag reflex.
I do.
I don't have a gag reflex.
Don't you?
No.
Well, let's get you up on stage.
No, thank you. I'll be filming it, and I will have it on my Insta as well. So make sure you guys watch, and I'll film it, and you'll probably put a nice little clip together and put it up in your Insta at some point. So.
Guys, see you next Friday night. Congratulations. Who won it in the end? Makeup
and Coffee.
Yeah, good work, darling. You did very well tonight. Those were some good answers and some quick ones. Joe Watson, she was very impressive. She was very quick. Thanks, everyone, for coming. I believe there was, a dozen or so of us. Fun, intimate little group. And you know what? We will come back here next week, and we'll have some shits and some giggles. And who the hell knows? Someone's going to win something fun. So good to see you. Good to see you, Joe. It's always a pleasure.
Good to see you too.
See you guys.
Bye, guys.